Welcome back. Now this is the second part of the video, and now we're going to show you an example of one of the problems that the students will be expected to do. Let's just say, Mr. Valentine, let's say that Mr. Valentine wants to decorate his classroom. He wants to put border around his classroom, which is square-shaped. And let's say Ms. Holland wants to put border around her rectangular-shaped classroom. And let's just say Ms. Brower wants to put border around her rectangular-shaped classroom as well. Now, here we have the one of the sides of Mr. Valentine's classroom. Now, Ms. Valentine, I want to know why did I only put the length of one of the sides?
Well, because a square has 4 equal sides, so it would be unnecessary for you to write that on each side of the square.
Exactly. We know that a square has 4 equal sides. So therefore, if this side is 8 2/10, then this side must be
8 2/10.
Which makes all of the sides 8 2/10. Okay? And let's just say that we have a total, we went to the store, and we have a total of 150 feet worth of border. Now the problem is we want to know if we have enough border to decorate all 3 classrooms. So in order to figure out that problem, what must we do?
Well, first we must find the perimeter for each classroom and then combine those totals to see if we have an amount that's greater than or less than the amount of feet of border that we bought.
Exactly. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now, right here, I can go ahead and estimate that because I have 4 sides that are at least 8 holes, 4 times 8 is about
32?
32. So I'm estimating my answer is going to be somewhere around 32 on here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and add that up. 8 2/10 plus 8 2/10. I'm going to go ahead and add these up. Okay. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Remember, I lined up my decimals. Okay, 8 8 is 16, plus 8 is 24, plus another 8 is 32.
Oh, wow, that was a good estimate.
It was a good estimate. So, my answer is reasonable for this one. But I'm not done. I need to find the perimeter of this rectangular shaped room right here. So therefore, I know that a rectangle has at least 2 equal sides. So if this is 6 5/10, then this side must be
6 5/10.
And therefore, if this is 11 43/100, then this side is
11 43/100.
Now, I'm going to take these sides and add them up. But before I add them up, I'm going to estimate what I think the answer might be. I say I'm going to round this down to 11. So 11 plus 11 is about 22. And then we have 6. I'm going to round that up. 7. 7 and 7 is about 14.
Right.
And let's say 22 and 14, we have about 36. So my answer is going to be somewhere in that ballpark. Let's actually compute the answer. We have 6 5/10 plus 6 5/10. I'm going to go ahead and add 11 43/100 plus 11 43/100. Okay, now, I lined all of my decimals up and all of my numbers are lined up. There's nothing right here. Remember that 0 is a placeholder. So I can put that 0 in there. It does not change my number. It's a placeholder. So 3 and 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 5 plus 5, which is 10. 8 and 10 is 18. Okay, so therefore, bring my decimal there. I'm going to carry my 1. 1 and 6 is 7. Plus 6 is 13. 14, 15. 5, carry the 1. I have 35 and 86/100, which is still close to my answer because if we round this, it's going to round up to 36. Again, my answer is justified. All right? Now, 13 and 5/10 on this side, so we have 13
and 5/10 on the other side.
If this side is 6 and 5/10, then this side is equal to
6 and 5/10.
Okay, again, I'm going to estimate. So if I take this 13 and 5/10, the 5 is actually going to round it up. So I'm going to take 14 for both of these sides. And I know 14 plus 14 is 28. I'm going to round this up to 7. 7 and 7 is 14. So I'm going to estimate that my answer is going to be somewhere in the ballpark of about 42.
Ooh.
But let's check. Okay? So therefore, we have 6 5/10 plus 6 5/10 plus 13 5/10 and 13 5/10. 5, 10, 15, 20. Carry the 2. Again, there's my decimal. 2 and 6 is 8, plus 6 is 14, plus 3 is 17, plus 3 is 20. 0, carry the 2. That is 3, 4. So my answer right here is 40. So therefore I have 42 and 40.
Wow, we're done with this problem, aren't we?
No, not at all. Because the question was, we still have to answer the question. Do we have enough border to decorate all 3 rooms? So now, in order to find that out, I need to combine the perimeter of all 3 rooms to see if my number is greater than or less than the amount of border that we purchased. So I have 32 and 8/10. That's the total of Mr. Valentine's room. I have 35 and 86/100. And then I have 40 whole. Again, I'm going to add my zeros because it's a placeholder. I can go ahead and fill in those spots, and then I'm going to add these numbers so that I can get my answer. Okay, so I have 6 here. 8 and 8 is 16. Carry the 1. That's 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, so this is 7 plus 3 is 10. So I have a total of 108 and 66/100. Do I have enough to decorate all 3 rooms?
I think we do, but I don't know. We were working on comparative sentences. Maybe if you wrote it like that, I could see it.
Okay, 108 is less than 150. So therefore, I do have enough to purchase it.
Wow.
I will even have border left. There you go. Question?